Hey everyone, welcome to the show. So, nothing to see here, folks. Just another Donald Trump supporter committing election fraud. Just another one of the apricot Antichrist disciples doing his bidding. So, here's the latest MAGA man to be convicted of cheating in the 2020 election. 58-year-old Florida man Robert Rivernider. He was charged in September of this year with forgery of a public record and fraud. Rivernider was accused of forging his father's signature on his 2020 election ballot just 4 days after his father passed away. And this Rivernider guy isn't just any old random Trump supporter. He actually worked as a field coordinator for Florida's Republican Party to support Trump's 2020 campaign. Rivernider was also a board member of the group called Villagers for Trump. So you guys might recall the Villages is a Florida retirement community. It's filled with MAGA men and women. And there were 4 other residents who were also caught cheating for Trump. They have since pleaded guilty for voting twice, all of them. And you're all going to be so shocked to hear Rivernider has a criminal history. I know it's hard to believe that a Trump supporter is a criminal, but it's true. Yeah. Rivernider was convicted of massive fraud. This was back in 2013. He was sentenced to 12 years in prison and 5 years of probation. Plus, he's paying restitution to the victims because evidently he defrauded investors of more than $25 million. So he's currently paying $400 a month in restitution. And Rivernider was granted an early release from prison because of COVID. So that was in May of 2020. He wasted no time at all while he's on probation still, right? The probation is in effect until 2025. But the prosecutor says, in addition to the forgery on his father's 2020 ballot, Rivernider also cast a ballot of his own in the 2022 midterm elections. That is not allowed while you're a felon who's still on probation and who still owes restitution to your victims. Unfortunately, the prosecutor refused to press charges for that midterm ballot because they said, quote, the state cannot prove beyond a reasonable doubt that Rivernider knowingly cast an illegal ballot. Rivernider claims an elections official told him that he could cast a ballot. He said that they told him if he applied for and received a voter ID card, it was totally legit. It was totally fine. Isn't it odd that Rivernider can't be prosecuted for casting a ballot while on probation, but other people can, people registered as Democrats? I'm sure that has nothing to do with it, though, down in Florida. Anyway, a jury did find that Rivernider was guilty for casting his father's ballot. Last week, Rivernider was convicted of forgery to alter public records, fraud in connection with casting a vote, and passing a counterfeit instrument. Those are all felony charges. So I will definitely let you know when he's sentenced. I would expect it to be a fairly substantial sentence given his criminal history and the fact that he committed these additional crimes while still on probation. We'll see, right? I mean, and as I always say, this is exactly why they think the heathen Democrats are doing this, because they are the God-fearing, such good Christians who never lie, right? They never cheat. So if they're doing it, we must be doing it. It is their own guilty conscience that gets them every time. And I have to share this with you before I let you all go. Rivernider created this truly ugly website to ask for donations for his legal bills. Here's the screenshot. You guys can see it on your screen right now. This is the above the fold portion of the landing page. So for those just listening to the podcast, it's bright red with white letters, which is a no-no in marketing. You don't want to have white lettering on a dark background. The text is scattered all over the page. There's no rhyme or reason to any of it. And it says in part, quote, Laura Trump won't back down, neither will I, 4 exclamation points. and no other punctuation. Just one sentence. Of course, Rivernider claims that the establishment is just trying to take him out before campaign season, which is so laughable. I mean, yeah, Bob, because you're such a force to be reckoned with down there in the villages. You're just so powerful, right? The establishment, quote unquote, is just terrified of an ex-con that no one heard of until he was arrested and convicted again. Anyway. Oh my gosh, these people, they have such high opinions of themselves. Anyway, I will let you know when I hear about his sentencing. Thank you all so much for watching and listening. Please like this video, share it with everyone you know so they can see the hypocrisy. Once again, if you can become a donor, it hugely helps to keep the show going. I greatly appreciate it. Or leave a tip or super thanks. All links are down below in the description box on YouTube and the podcast. Love you all. Take care. Talk with you soon.